Learning from History and Religion to Promote Peace and Justice by Bobby Wood. The five strangers in the story of Kenu at the beginning were outcasts with nowhere to go. The Jewish people have also at times felt like outcasts outside of the land of Israel, which has been our home for over 3,000 years. At times we have even been murdered and burned just for being Jewish. My trip to Auschwitz, where millions of my people were murdered, made me want to become closer to the traditions and the values that they died for. Also helped by one of my teachers in Israel, who helped bring Nazis to justice for unspeakable crimes. They helped inspire me to learn about Jewish traditions from different communities all over the world. In the story of Psyche and Eros, Eros begs Aphrodite to have compassion and mercy on Psyche. Judaism also teaches that we should have compassion and mercy onto all humans and animals. This is why giving charity is such a big part of the Jewish religion, and why you are allowed to break almost every Jewish law in order to save a life. In the story of Gawain and Ragnell, Gawain follows every order from the king, even if he might not want to do it. Even when the king asks Gawain to marry the ugliest woman in all the land, he still does it because that is the wish of the king. Even though we may question the word of God, we must still follow the word of God, whatever it may be. Another thing I learned was that it's not so important to have the best material objects, as where I was living in Israel, I did not have the best objects. But the objects we do have, even if considered bad by some, we must use properly to enhance our lives and not detract from it. One of the most important values of Judaism is the emphasis on family life. The Dominican kids are not my kids, but hopefully them, along with the shadow children on the side, is representative of the family that I will one day have. So I can teach my kids to think critically about these values and everything, in contrast to Epaminondas, who does not think critically about anything, leading to the puppy's doom. When you practice all of these values publicly, everyone will see, and it will eventually light up the entire world. The same values that have been passed down teacher to student, parent to child for thousands of years. And the same values that promote peace and justice in communities all over the world.